Are you serious, guys? Are you serious? We have breaking news, very urgent. I mean, it's about to blow sky high. It's about to in the Middle East and also North Korea, horrific executions of children. I'm going to tell you all about this just a second. Let me put a shout out right now for Patriots. Let me tell you, virtualshield.com/Paul. If you're 40 years or older and you got a Gmail account, you need to listen up because weeks ago, the biggest email hack ever just leaked over 183 million passwords. Yours most likely is out there right now, been handed to the hackers and the attackers and the whackers who steal your social security number, maybe your bank details, even your name, and they'll try to drain your fame and your accounts or rack up your debt in your name. That's identity theft. Crooks pretending to be you, wrecking your credit, your savings, your life, while you fight to prove it's not you. But here's your fix. Virtual Shield Identity Protection. These guys are good. Just easily sign up. It scans the dark web daily for your leaked info. It'll blast an alert to your phone if something's fishy, like that Gmail breach popping up. And if thieves strike, you get $5 million worth of insurance that can help cover your lost wages, your legal fees, your stolen money. Plus, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there's U.S. experts are handling the calls and the cleanups. You just relax. They'll even monitor your kid's identity. Find out how. Go right now to www.virtualshield.com. Actually, no W's. virtualshield.com/Paul. virtualshield.com/Paul. Click on it. Get ready. You'll be glad that you did. All right, I'm so glad to see all of you here tonight. Yes, I've got this afternoon unbelievable information. 3 major stories happening simultaneously, and they're all happening right now. Let's start with this. 2 hours ago, President Donald Trump issued orders that all vessels should avoid the Straits of Hormuz because Iran is threatening to do a massacre. So the U.S. orders all vessels to avoid the Straits of Hormuz after Iran threatens massacre. Now, last week, the tensions in the Persian Gulf escalated after a ship flying the American flag outran an effort by armed Iranian gunboats to try to seize the American ship. The ship was carrying chemicals, containers, tankers of chemicals. The U.S. has ordered commercial vessels transitioning through the Straits of Hormuz near the Persian Gulf to avoid the area. Iranian ships amid escalating tensions in the Middle East. The U.S. government is continually assessing the maritime security situation in the region to identify and differentiate threats and safeguard freedom of navigation, ensure that free flow of commerce, and protect the U.S. vessels, U.S. personnel, and U.S. interests, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation. The Department of Transportation said vessel personnel should be prepared to provide the vessel name and flag state if they are stopped by Iranian forces. Crew members are encouraged to invoke the Law of Sea Convention, which provides the legal framework for all maritime activities. It comes after Iran has threatened a massacre of Americans in the Straits of Hormuz after seizing 2 ships. Now, last week, the tensions in the Persian Gulf escalated after the U.S. shot down an Iranian drone that was headed straight for the USS Abraham Lincoln. And a ship flying the American flag was what the Iranian gunboats tried. They buzzed it and tried to stop it and tried to board it and seize the vessel. But the U.S. American flagged cargo ship was able to outrun their efforts. The U.S. and Iran can still negotiate a compromise over Iran's nuclear program and ballistic missile program and assistance for regional proxies with Hamas and Hezbollah, despite what's happening in the Middle East. So Trump is still saying, look, if you'll get rid of all nukes and nuclear capabilities, if you get rid of all your ballistic missiles, and if you'll stop supporting all proxies we might be able to work something out. But in the meantime, the United States continues to build up in the Middle East. However, it wasn't assured because Iranian officials threatened to end the discussions when America told them what they had to have. Some U.S. officials claim that Trump thought about abandoning the talks due to Iran's hostile behavior. I guarantee you he's thinking about it. Given that the U.S. is accumulating air power, more battleships, and missile defense systems into the Middle East, it is unclear why Iran would choose to take a more assertive stance. But the events may indicate that hardline elements within Iran's leadership are not supportive of the negotiations, according to Sanam Vaki, a director of the Middle East and North African programs at the Chatham House in London. When they're under attack, all political sides in the regime work together, Valky said. But when there's a mediation, they sabotage each other. She claims that there was a chance Trump may become impatient and just declare a strike. So more and more and more U.S. buildup. Now, I got more information, plus your horrific situation in North Korea. But listen to this. This just come out. At least 112 USAF C-17 aircraft are now headed to the Middle East. This is Desert Storm level buildup. Guys, Trump is still sending more destroyers, more aircraft carriers, more airplanes, more bombers, more stealth bombers, more. He has nuclear submarines. He has killer drones. He has Tomahawk missiles, ballistic missiles. The buildup is unbelievable what we're doing right now. Yeah, we're trying to talk to him, but we're saying to him, you got to give up all of your nuclear ambitions. You have to give up all of your ballistic missiles, and you can no longer be involved with any proxies. In other words, you have to completely just surrender. It's the situation's about the same as what Israel was telling Hamas in Gaza. You have to surrender. And so Trump is saying this to Iran. Iran keeps saying they want to talk, but then they cancel the talk. They move the talks. They finally sit down for a minute or two. They blow up because they don't want to agree. At the same time, Trump is sending more and more and more military. This eye-popping massive number of C-17 Globemaster military transport and cargo planes have been observed headed to Europe and to the Middle East in what some monitors have forewarned looks like a buildup to a major war in Iran. One regional watcher and pundit said 112 C-17s are in their way to the Middle East. Guys, that's like Desert Storm, a lot like Desert Storm buildup. This is supplies. This is medical facilities. This is ammunition. This is everything to fight a war, not just doing strikes, but to actually use ground troops, special ops, and different types of mechanisms. Listen, according to others who are public flight tracking data, okay, to tally the huge armada of U.S. Air Force C-17s and counting are en route, a trend that has continued since mid-January. A total of 112 U.S. Air Force C-17s have now either arrived or are en route to the Middle East, with a further 17 to 18 more in progress in flights. A number of the Royal Air Force logistic flights from the Royal Air Force Marham to the Royal Air Force in Cyprus, and movement also at the U.S. Air Force Cornets. These C-17s are massive. They can deliver huge amounts of equipment and large numbers of troops in a single go. The United States military lists some of the following key capabilities. Payload capability is over 170,000 pounds on these planes. Ability to operate on short, astute runways as small as 3,500 feet. Intercontinental range with in-flight refueling, extended reach even further. rapid load and unload designed to keep missions moving under pressure. Iran and the United States just concluded an initial round of indirect talks mediated by Oman, but despite some hopeful statements issued by either side, it is very clear Iran is not willing to negotiate a ballistic missile program, their sticking point being demanded by Washington. A second round is expected in the coming days unless military action ensues first. Guys, it's going to happen. Urgent. And I need you to prepare now. Prepare yourself for Jeremiah chapter 49. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I want to say this. We're going to India. In just a few days, I'll be leaving for this trip to the Far East, where we will be moving among the nations, as well as a huge 5 different crusades in India. I need your help. I want to thank you now for many who are helping, but I need as many people that can to give what they can to help us, as thousands of people will be at the crusades. And I know people are saying, Paul, the war's about ready to break out. You think in Iran? No, I think the regime is going to get removed. I don't think it's really going to have to worry about a war as much as the regime is going to be removed. But I have gotten total assurances from the Lord that this coming fall, these tours are going to be perfect, beautiful, no problems. Go with me to the Mediterranean. Go with me to Israel. Go with me to Egypt. Pick any of the 3, or go 2 out of 3, or travel on all 3. We have people doing that. You do whatever you want to do, but boy, the Israel trip is going to be incredible. They're all 3 going to be incredible. So choose the one that you'd like to go on, okay? And make it a priority and get your down payment done right now. Make sure you go and get that done. Go to our main channel and do that. So we need your help, but also I want you to be prepared for this coming fall, these 3 tours. Now, Iran's foreign minister has newly questioned whether Washington is taking these talks seriously and if they are merely a pretext for more time to allow for U.S. force buildup in the region. The foreign minister Abbas asserted that Iran is not intimidated by that. These raises doubts about other parties' seriousness and readiness to engage in a genuine negotiations. He added, "We are closely monitoring the situation. We're assessing all the signals. We'll decide whether to continue to negotiate or not." So Iran knows what's coming. They can see the handwriting on the wall. Things are about to get very, very intense in Iran. And so we're going to keep a very close eye on what's happening. No doubt about that. Now, let me tell you what else is going on. North Korea. And this is really, really sad, guys. But North Korea has just executed school children for watching the Netflix show Squid Game. According to reports, Amnesty International has revealed the brutal punishments. Hang on a second. 1 second. Hey, Troy. I'm doing good. Good. I saw your text. Give me 1 second. Let me look at my calendar here. This is January. Let me get to February here. Okay. Friday, what time? Okay. Okay, I got you. Yep, we can do it. Okay, great. So I'll send out the link, and you see in the email they're linked in, so you Oh, wait. This is the 13th, right? No, I actually have a 2 o'clock interview. Can we delay it an hour? Yeah, for Todd. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Thanks, Troy. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll tell Heidi. Okay. Okay, Troy. Okay, bye. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, that call I was waiting on, and it was very important because there's some folks that are interested in my book Revelation 9:11 in making it a TV series, and that's what they want to talk about. Anyway, back to where I'm at here. North Korea executing children. This is horrible. This is actually horrible. But according to reports, citizens and people in North Korea, including school children, are being executed for watching Squid Game and other foreign media, according to a new testimony. Citizens are being killed for listening to K-pop, a South Korean music genre that includes bands like BTS. They interviewed those that have described there's a climate of fear in which the South Korea culture is treated as a serious crime. The less well-off are more likely to suffer the harshest punishments, while wealthier North Koreans might be able to pay the corrupt officials to dodge the prosecution. But 25 children were executed for watching the Squid Game. This is unbelievable. I think the Squid Game is on Netflix. I'm not 100% sure if it's Netflix or Amazon Prime. Not sure which one it's on. But the bottom line is this, and I don't like this. I've heard about the Squid Game. I've never watched it. I heard what it's about. I don't like its concept at all. That's neither here nor there. The fact that in North Korea that they would actually kill children for watching television, for watching TV show that's from the West, and because they do not want at all. I mean, just to execute kids. Kim Jong-un, I mean, they put people in death camps, re-education camps, which work camps. They execute people all the time. People are literally just so oppressed that it's unbelievable the wickedness, the evil that goes on in North Korea. But North Korea, China, Russia, and Iran is the vortex of evil. I talk about it in my book, Revelation 9:11. And here we are facing this situation right now. So, once again, Iran, the buildup in Iran, around Iran by the United States has hit the levels of Desert Storm levels. Okay? Massive amounts. They're not stopping. Trump's not pulling back just because there's some talking going on. The buildup is still happening by the United States all around the Iranian strike and preparing to take out the regime of the Ayatollah Khomeini and whatever it takes to finish that off. It is a huge, and to defend Israel in case the Iranians fire at Israel. This is all part of what's happening. Meanwhile, today, just 2 hours ago, the president has ordered all U.S. vessels to avoid the Straits of Hormuz after Iran threatens to massacre any American flag ship that would be going through the Straits of Hormuz. Trump is telling the cargo ships, don't go over there right now. So the situation is absolutely ramping up. And then you got North Korea executing school children for watching the Squid Game. Executing school children for watching the Squid Game. This is how evil this world is getting. And of course, Israel, with the Iranian situation, is tightening up, getting ready for something to happen. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu coming to Washington. He's going to meet with President Trump on Wednesday. I really believe, and the reason he's coming, the whole discussion is Iran and what to do about Iran. I believe that after he meets with Bibi, that within 48 hours, there will be a military intervention with Iran. I believe that this is the final meeting before it happens. All systems go. Including Israel preparing themselves to defend themselves from any direction that could be coming at them. It doesn't have to be Iran firing missiles at Israel. They could be fired on by other nations. The Houthis could fire at them. Hezbollah could fire at them. You never know. Iraq and Syria could fire at them. Even the Russians could make an approach, and there's no guarantee. So Israel has to be fully prepared for whatever is going to happen. And then, of course, the United States is working on how to remove the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. There's no question. So I need you to know, prepare now. Prepare yourself in your heart, in your spirit. Pray. Please pray for peace. In the Middle East, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. But I'm telling you, it's about to go. It's about ready to blow. I mean, seriously, it really is. Now, by the way, I've decided, where's my hat? Where's the hat? So what I've decided, I broke this out on everybody last night, but I'm just, all week long, I have 100 of these. This is the last of the original vintage Salvation Station hats. The Salvation Station hats. Your love gift of $35 or more, I'm just going to send this hat to you, okay? I only have 100 of them. When they're gone, they're gone. This is the vintage Salvation Station hats. This is it. So any love gift of $35 or more, I'm going to send you the Salvation Station hat. What you're doing is, with the $35 or more donations, you're helping me to be able to pull off this India crusade. 5 different locations, 3,000, 4,000. The last night, 10,000 people in each of these crusades. They're projecting 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Then the next one, 4,000. And the last one, 10,000 more. And they're in 5 different locations. I'll be there. Sister Heidi will be there. Israel Hall will be there. We'll be ministering, preaching. Sammy Nike will be in all of those. He'll be interpreting. And we'll be laying hands on the sick. We expect to see mighty moves of God, mighty miracles. Every time I go to India and hold these crusades, people get saved by the hundreds, and people get healed, and miracles happen on the spot. I'm believing that again. There's a revival in India right now sweeping the nation, and we're going to help it. And this will be my 3rd time to make a trip, but this one will be the biggest and the best ever. And we really need your help, because each one of these crusades, I feed all the people each time. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 4,000. So right there. And then the last crusade is over 10,000. So I'm going to be feeding somewhere close to 25,000 people in these 5 nights. And we're going to be filming parts of it. We're going to be streaming some of it if we can, but we certainly will be filming it. We'll be uploading video of what's happening, the preaching, the music, Israel on the saxophone, the worship, the praying of those. that are in the crowd. And I was even today just received a pair of glasses that I'm able to film with the glasses. Okay. And so I'll be down praying for people and filming, and you'll be able to see this as be recorded right off the glasses right into the crowd. So I'm telling you, we're going to be getting some great footage. Israel's got cameras. He'll be setting up, getting lots of footage, good quality audio, and it will be an incredible move of God. So, but I need your help. If you'll go right now, thank you, Miss ED. There's so many different ways to help us today. You can call the main phone line, and you can donate by sending. Matter of fact, I'm going to put these. You can, if you call 765-414-2230, you can help give that way. You can text give. You can call in your offering. You can send it by mail. I'm going to put different things on the screen. Let's get a song. I'll be right back. But I'm telling you, the Iranian situation is getting very vulnerable for sure. Are you serious? I see geese flying high above the water, a child fishing with his father in the rain. I can smell blackberry brandy and chocolate-covered candy. I see a soldier crying on a train, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. I feel the deepness of his weakness. I can taste the brandy sweetness at a roadside Idaho cafe. I can hear old Teddy laughing, Fitzgerald's toes a-tapping to the roaring sounds of yesterday, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. Oh, that's right. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And a shotgun blast echoed across the page, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. Oh, that's right. Well, So the India Crusade is coming up. Your help is so desperately needed. Let me just say right now, Brian just said, I just sent $100 through PayPal for India. Thank you, Brian, so much. And I'll be sending you one of these hats just as a free gift, as a thank you. These are the vintage Salvation Station hats. I didn't even know we had them in our inventory, and we found them. We had 100 of them. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give them away till they're gone. And so your love gift of $35 or more, I'm going to send you the vintage hat, Salvation Station. Thank you, Brian. Maybe there's others out there who are willing to make a pledge. Some folks have already made some pledges. The cruise in June has been canceled. It's beyond our control. The cruise organization, cruise line, is that the right word? Decided to cancel that cruise due to I don't know. I really don't know why. I mean, they gave us a lot of different runaround on why they had to cancel. But the 3 tours we're doing this fall is with a total different organization. And that's on, and people are signing up like crazy. So I'm sorry about it, but there will be no Caribbean cruise. We'll have to look at that in 2027 and see if that makes sense. But anyway, the fall, the cruise to the Mediterranean, it's on. The trip to Israel, that's on. And the tour and trip to Egypt, that's on. All 3 are on, so you can sign up. Okay, back to what I'm talking about. So your love gift, we need you to give 4 different ways to give. On the ticker going underneath the bottom here, it tells you can go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com or call on the phone 765-414-2230 or text the word give to that on the screen right there, 765-722-2549, or send a check or money order in the mail. Send it to Paul Begley Prophecy. It's on the ticker going by. You'll see it. Send it to Paul Begley Prophecy, 1048-B. That's B for the blessings. 1048-B, Sagamore Parkway West. That's Sagamore Parkway West, Box 33, West Lafayette, Indiana. That's West Lafayette, Indiana, 47906. That's 47906. And send and give from the bottom of your heart. 4 different ways. We need to, any way that is good for you. And if God lays on your heart to, and some of you may want to give a significant donation, all of them are significant. Every person that gives is going to make a difference in thousands of people hearing the gospel of Jesus Christ and salvation message and hope for healing and miracles to happen. And so thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, you send it. The address it goes to Indiana. There it is on the ticker. Let me see it. I might be able to find it also. They'll just throw it up on the main screen. Give me a moment to look here. Brock Begley was just here this morning setting up all of his equipment. And he'll be working with me here in the Florida studio every day. And we're going to be doing live broadcasting. And he'll be running he's great at it. It won't be Paul Begley technology anymore. I mean, there'll be actually a producer in here making sure everything gets done right and fast, and he'll have everything at his fingertips. So that's coming up very soon. Here is the address right there. Paul Begley Prophecy, 1048-B, Sagamore Parkway West, Box 33, West Lafayette, Indiana, 47906. That's 47906. Okay. And wow. I mean, it's just going to be so good to go and to preach to these folks. Heidi is going to be there ministering also. There you go. You can donate to the Salvation Station for this India trip. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com or text the word give to 765-722-2549 or call the main line. Okay. I'll be back with more, guys. I'll be back with more in a little bit right here on the coming apocalypse.